All right, ready to go here. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
In the dirt, 1-2 to count. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Luis Ariz stands in. That one catches the zone, that's strike one. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Machado. And that drops in for a strike. That's a slider for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs. Good eye in that spot. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out this side.
That was a good inning.
Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Thomas White.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that one hammered way back
That's a
there.
base hit. Oh, it's gone.
Just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Here's Michael Tolia. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That's down and in.
The hell is Thomas White?
This one smoked on its way.
Oh, I still need home runs with the summer players, so that helps. Oh, God.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 2-0. Kyle Farmer now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside, and the count is 1-2. Fastball, it gets out of the way. Smoke to
Chase
the
Pack
left, base
11.
hit.
60,000.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense.
I think it's really
that could
worth
be
it
a
to grind
dangerous
that.
pitch if you don't.
Man at first, nobody out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Oh,
Swing and a
thought he
pop
threw it right down the middle.
Foul territory for the catcher. Salas makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one down the line, and foul ball. To third. Off balance feed, there's one. Double
Wow,
play.
you are slow.
What a twin killing, Dan. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. That's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Christian Moore, batting with one down, takes a strike. There's
Wait, he's striking out everybody.
Every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Just off the outside edge. In the air, right field. Castellanos moves on it. Puts it away for the out. Two down, base is empty. And here is Michael Conforto. Ball one there. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Nelson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one fouled off. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
That one out to right.
Oh.
One up, one down. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. First
Ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Jared.
Now batting Jaron Duran. That one pushed to the left and foul. DeYoung over at first with one away. That one lifted to left. Conforto sizes this one up.
I thought it was up there too high.
2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy.
Yeah,
Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That misses. And a count 1-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
Definitely a
would've been a
swing and
ball.
miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's
should be over his
back
head at least.
there.
Oh,
Holy
it definitely is.
Toledo! He circles the bases, and they
Left
add
the
a couple
circle way
more.
up there.
It's 4-0. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And that one is lifted in the air.
It was a good at bat for Leo.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Josue De Paula. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one at triple digits.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
Oh, I was
and
throwing
there's
those
one
backwards.
down. Zach Neto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Just outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Clase is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Up.
I don't think I've ever actually used him.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Cairo taking on Dublin. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away, and towing the slab, Yu Darvish.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a foul ball.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
That to right. And there are 2 down. Here's Manny Machado.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Foul ball there. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Cole Reagans. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap.
Batting second.
Here's Michael Tolia.
Ball one.
Squirts away a little bit. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner on the go again. Strike in there. Throw to third.
Ooh, that was a strike. Oh,
And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Moore.
Oh, I was wondering if he would be carrying.
He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
And that one fouled off.
One ball, one strike.
Next pitch is outside. One away with a runner at third. Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
Oh, he knocked that down? I thought he caught it.
Make the play. A run comes in to score, and now we'll see.
Hey, he just knocked it down, right? It looked like it went straight into his glove. It's in his glove right now. Okay, I'm in that guy's head. Okay, there's the ball. It went off his... So it went off the glove? It went through the glove. He just Freddie Freeman'd it? Okay. So he kicked it all around. Clearly he tried to throw it home and didn't get him. Then it got more weird here. Because it looked like he ran through Arias, who is not on the bag for some reason. Like, what is this? That's great fundamentals for... Great fundamentals right there. And then he just runs through it. And he's safe. I have no idea what all happened there, but okay.
Ball squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss. And a count even 1-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swings through that one for strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering misses down and away. Now a screamer into the outfield.
Ooh.
Edman makes the grab on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who...
Kevin Ginkel gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nick Castellanos
Nope.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing
Nice.
and a ball ripped right field.
Something
That
bad
one
must have happened.
back, and
Castellanos
that
hit a
one
home run.
is gone. A massive home run. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Ryan Ludwig will hit next. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball got him.
I think he's getting hit whether he tries to get out of the way or not. That just seemed to be tracking him out of the pitcher's hand.
So a man at first. Paul DeYoung, the next to hit. Swing and a ground
Nope,
ball
that got a
up the
great
middle.
bounce to the shortstop.
They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Carlos Beltran. Darvish back to work.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but
Counts
so
1-0.
important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Digging in, Christian Moore. Fouled off left side. 1 out, bases empty. Hard hit, right side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
That just misses, and it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he grounds
Nice
one
shift.
back up the middle. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching.
Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the 2nd. Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one fouled off. Popped up, and that goes foul.
No.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
1 ball, 1
That's strike 1. Arise.
Ugh, that was ugly.
And he handles
He's
it
out.
himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
I'm doing well with Pena today.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
you
that.
fart?
Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Tolia swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. To first, and they've got him picked off. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they put the
bases. I wasn't paying
And
attention.
we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in,
He might be able to go the
Josue
distance. Let's
DePaula.
try. Not if I throw like that.
Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former
Oh, 3
teammate.
is a save, though.
Castellanos pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Zach Neto stands in now and watches strike one. To the right side, Farmer. Now only one out remaining. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Headed towards the corner, Durant on the move. And
Hey,
that'll
one
do
pitch.
it.
One pitch save.
Kind of a strange win.
Nice. He only got 2 strikeouts. I think it's where she notices the giant mammoths. Oh god, this team is a pain in the butt. So then all LA team?
Just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one.
It's a bunch of Don fans.
Sasaki. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that.
Well struck left field. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And it's gone.
What the hell happened there? It looked like he put the glove on it. He just didn't squeeze it. It went off his glove.
Deflected off of him and over for a
Last few days
home
I played
run.
this. It's been some crazy stuff that happened.
Here's Michael Tolia. That's outside, and that's ball one. The schedule is always a topic in the GBL. How could it not be? You play 28 games against 7 other teams, and the top 4 advance to the postseason.
Exactly. 8 teams, and you play the other 7 teams 4 times for a total of 28 games.
On a line, base hit. And now, Kyle Farmer.
Oh!
That one almost got him.
Watch your lips.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Tolia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. What's the impact of this type of schedule?
Well, you don't get many extra chances, that's for sure. And you can't have a bad series against a bad team and figure you'll just make it
I
up
can't
later.
hit with that dude. I need to hit with him.
Trout makes the grab, one down. It kind of sounds
Oh,
like
he's not
you're
putting him
saying
in the
this format
freehole.
feels like the playoffs right from the start of the season.
It does, Boog, and obviously no one is getting eliminated right away, but you can't afford a losing streak either. Only 4 teams make the playoffs, and there's always tough competition for those spots.
Korver just isn't doing well.
Singy, one thing visiting teams always
That
chat
catchers were
about
on
before
fire
playing in
like
this
2 weeks
stadium
ago.
is the
Now I have
dimensions of
shit
the
with the
outfield
3 of them.
wall. Doesn't take much to hit one out. That missed
ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Now 1 and 2.
Put your big butt
Yeah,
in the
only
way.
307 down the left field line and 325 in right. It's a great park for right-handed pull hitters, and the deepest part of the
Ball
park
2.
doesn't take up much space.
This is a hitter's park, no doubt.
I still don't see what happened there.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Schwarber out of the play.
Hey, it's Queenie.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
And a swing and a miss.
That was ugly.
And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. That one's in there. Strike one.
Man, I wish he had his sinker.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Caught him looking for the K.
Why'd you even bring him back,
Ohtani
Trout?
up to the dish. That one in triple digits. And fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2
Yeah,
in a
this one
row.
once, I guess.
So up next, Gil Hodges.
That was
That
terrible.
one
Damn it, there went
misses.
my
1-0.
perfect inning.
On its way to the corner,
He didn't get that bad jump.
and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh, he
Just
wanted it.
missed. And ring him up, says Patrick
I don't wanna watch
Johnson.
the dead
That's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
Ben
Or the child.
Joyce
Do we
taking
move
over
on
on
to
the
this stuff?
mound.
Thank you.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Oh, the King of Diamonds. I think that's Issia.
Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Supreme Court.
That
One
missed by a
ball,
lot.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout.
I did not
Some
realize
high
count.
cheese for strike 3. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Pitch
1 ball, 1
misses.
strike.
1-1.
I was curious.
Swings
undercover.
through it, and that's
Wow,
a
I just
strikeout.
doing terribly right now.
Now batting Jaron Duran. First
Nope,
pitch
outside.
misses. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Hodges. And he's safe at first as no one could get to the bag in time. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Next
I got 1 ball,
offering
1 strike.
is down low. Lovejoy's. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Trout pulls it down, and that'll do it. Back here in Seoul, we head to the bottom of the second, and here's Corey Seager to hit. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Such a moron.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Just missed. Swings and misses.
A new rule? What's that?
And the count
probably a
1-1.
rule that is new.
There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And that one fouled off. And that is out of play. Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Got him. That's
Cut down, and that ends the inning. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. Michael Tolia getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
He said 26. Oh, he said 29, so he would have been. Yep, so I would have been wrong.
And first offering is fouled off.
What did everybody pick? 33, 40, 29, 30, 32. So most everybody picked around the 30s.
One down, base is empty.
I'm guessing
swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. In the air to left center. Adele moves under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Joe Adele. Schemes back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
So you'll answer
right
him.
Side. Farmer throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Don Baylor.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. And that one clips the corner. Pitch
Nope.
misses,
Ball one.
and now it's even 1-1. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire out.
That's unfortunate. That's really bad. I need one more hit with the summer players. Oh, that means I can just take out Farmer. Or take out everybody but Farmer, because I gotta do shit with Farmer. Ooh, I said 13. I would have been right off by 0.28. God, he's so bad against lefties, though. We'll leave him in. No, I got Chapman. That's what I'm going to do. I got my outfield first and catcher covered. I don't think I had any reason to take those three out. I guess I could put Schwarber in left. Who would I put in left? Dell.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Dublin taking on Seoul. And we'll be back with the first pitch right
so the
after
last
this.
one was 13. So everybody's probably going to go down.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Now at the plate, Evan Carter. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch.
Well, we all know your chances of scoring go way up when the leadoff batter finds his way on somehow. Double play, it's a quick remedy, but the offense has to love this start with the heart of the order coming up.
C.J. Abrams at the plate and takes high there.
You're overthinking it. That kind of stuff gives me a headache, so I blew it up.
And now 2-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The count 2-1. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really
definitely
deep.
Don't want to die like that.
Pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And there's a ball. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And it's fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
Oh, God damn it. The guy I need to get a hit with.
And that is a big first out. Juan Soto now. Golden opportunity right here. Late swing, foul to the left.
He has to one. Wait, why was it? Oh, because it was 2. 2-1-0.
0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kyle Schwarber swings through it for strike 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Adele quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it.
Oh, great stop.
Oh, wow.
There's one. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Hey, Coke. Or Pepsi.
Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Chris Bassett. What do you look for here?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Now, here is Mike Trout. And ball one to the right fielder. Pop quiz time for you, Singy. Can you tell me what year the Global Baseball League started?
Oh, man. Well, I know it was a post-war effort to share baseball with the entire world, so I'd imagine sometime in the 50s.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. You're warm, Singy. The Global Baseball League started November 5th, 1955.
There you go. I was close. Time flies when you're having fun in the GBL.
I would have guessed 13.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Shohei Ohtani, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And they get Ohtani for the out. Gil Hodges now at the plate. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability.
On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching.
Kirby Yates will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that one fouled off. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt. Really is a way to beat the shift. Way high there. Now 2 balls and a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Joe Adele.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Carter now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
And ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two outs. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third.
Oh, I was hoping he'd take too long to
Relay
throw it.
And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fought off foul. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's
Slow down
2 in a
and then
row. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's to third. Chisholm zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. New pitcher now, Ryan Zefferjohn. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Doubled his first time up. On the ground to the left.
I don't understand these guys.
Fires over to first. And a quick out number 1. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Drilled out towards left center field. Adele moving back on it. Booyah!
Hey.
And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
I got done with the
base is empty, 1 away.
summer
Here's
program,
Juan
but I
Soto.
still have to use them for the other stuff.
Swing and a miss at a
It's done with
slider.
summer hits.
0-1's the count.
Swing
Hell
and a
was that?
ball lifted in the air. Shallow right
That
field.
was the furthest
Makes the
oopsie
grab
swing
on
I've
the
ever
run.
seen.
2 down. 2 out, space is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
I'll tell you
No
what,
ball, 2 strikes.
he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
That
One
one
ball,
ran inside,
2
almost
strikes.
got him.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Up the middle, Seager.
And just not hitting well with him today.
That's the 3rd out. Back now at Singer Stadium. And the batter now, Joe Adell. Bassett back to work. And that
Nope, that's a ball.
misses. And it's 1-0.
Give you 3 batters. If one of them gets on, you get yanked.
Outside with a
2
breaking
strikes.
ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's going to be Don Baylor. Warning
There's
track,
one guy in
ball,
base.
and you can touch them
was
all,
nowhere where it
baseball
should be.
man. And they're on the board. It's 4-1. One down. Here's Turner now.
Now pitching.
And first offering is fouled off.
Blase.
One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
God.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now a chance for Mike Trout. And it's fouled away. They're down to their final strike. This could end it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris.
I thought he was a reliever. Guess not. Still not better than Soto or Sammy. Willie. That's not Willie. Oh, I didn't have him. I'm not opening up all these. Master Chishia. Last one. I'm not getting any luck, so I'm not going to keep up with it. Bobby doesn't get me anywhere. I get 2 more from Summer. That gets me to 24. $25, $26, $27. I don't need Willie. That's 24. That's 25. Only 30,000. Please. Those ones go up and down in a weird amount. So that gives me 1. Two. I need 3. All right. That one I can actually get fairly cheap. I need Marte for this. Urge. So 15, 13. Okay, so that's fairly cheap, 40K. Kind of want lighter. He would do it for me. All right, so that one's fairly cheap. Those I get every Friday. Fairly cheap, 21. A lot. I might close. All right, we're kind of close. Oh, what did I get? Oh, I finished walks? Never would have guessed that. Hmm. 123. I'm nowhere near this. Yeah, I'm not even half. Oh, wow. Ugh. I'm kind of close on one, nowhere close on the other two. Oh, nowhere close on the other three. All right, I'm going to see how this goes. Dude, Schwarber's playing like ass. Have a catcher? Oh, Schwarber. Speedy outfielder. Base, catcher. Rush to the infield. These two flop. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I might give him a try. Where did I put it first? Who did I have batting or playing first in my mini season thing? It wasn't Taglia, was it? Because I thought I took him out. There was nobody in the outfield. The outfield is exactly the same. Whatever. Jeez, he's still alive? Hey, cockroach, he won't die.
All right. All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 1
1-1.
Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. One up, one down. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Abrams getting to start at shortstop. Batting second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
I thought it was far left than
the
late.
batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Outside with a breaking ball. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. Curveball.
Really thought it was a fastball.
That completes the strikeout, inning over.
Can't hit
Back
off the
inside
side,
Fenway Park. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. And that drops in for a strike. That pitch gets the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball one there.
Ball.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
1 out, bases empty. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Tommy Pham. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, and now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. That one is absolutely belted on a dead sprint, racing back. Grabs it right up against the wall. And here is Sosa to the plate.
No.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
And a swing and a miss.
Your ball's 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This is embarrassing.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Back to the mound. It hit him. They get the tag.
I was telling him to slide.
That's the second out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back here at Fenway, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Lance Berkman. Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Posada collects, fires the first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Throw on to Santana. And there are 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Strike.
And that one
I think Quina and
foul.
Shishia are my favorite.
No score here in the second. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Strike 1.
0-1.
Out towards right center field. Mays in pursuit.
Yeah.
Brings it in. And there's one away. Here's Joe Adell.
Wow.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses badly for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
His sinker is pretty
good.
good.
Ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab, 2 away. Alfonso Soriano digs in now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss.
How did I not make contact with that?
Back in Boston, bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson.
That's a badass scene.
No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
King of spades and the queen of hearts.
Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Santana. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Geraldo Perdomo in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one in the dirt. And 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Line drive. Caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that is that. Jesse Chavez takes over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Fouled off. He was late.
He should be much lower than that. But the bat's at the correct place.
And the 0-1. And he lays one down the left side. And that's a foul ball.
There's no excuse that you can't bunt that. It was hitting you.
Swing and a miss and a change.
Lance Soriano is diving back to second. Why would you dive back to second?
Nice job.
You would just freeze. If he throws to you, that's just
Here's
stupid.
C.J. Abrams to hit. He's 0 for 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Didn't recognize off
94,
speed.
I need to sit back a little more.
A little bit out in front.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nope. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Out number 2. And now it's Juan Soto.
Excellent job. And I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one outside. Ball 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position here in extra innings. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And good work. Back here in Boston, bottom of the 4th, Willie Mays digging in now. Griffin Jacks gets the ball now. In there at the knees. 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Curve in the dirt.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. Flied to right his first time. Now, Tommy Pham.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
This guy's got good power with 1 swing. He can win it for him. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Lance Berkman. Grounded out his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And here in extra innings. Next offering upstairs. On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close.
Come on, Berkman. Oh.
Swing and a ball popped up. Abrams under it.
Griffin Jacks came through on his first attempt.
That is the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start. Here's
Soto's the DH.
Jorge Posada now with a man in scoring position. He reached out a walk his first time. Way upstairs, ball one. Swings through that.
1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. That one
And another
beats him for the
perfect
first
base
out,
runner.
and that completes
Dives
the
back
strikeout.
immediately.
And the runner holds. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Sosa getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
1-0.
Down to the dirt.
I
swing and
cannot
a
read
miss.
pitches in this fucking park, especially from a lefty.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch almost got him. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Late that time.
It gets up into the crowd, and I don't see it.
Ultimately, you want to
Especially
tie
in
him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the base.
Strike
Yeah,
three,
unbelievable.
went back
It
to
gets
the
up
sweeper,
into the
got
crowd, and it's
strikeout.
gone. And then by the time I
Now
realize it,
Chisholm
it's already
Jr.
past me.
steps up for a big at bat. Struck out swinging his first time.
It's only because it
Swing, a
landed in the
high
middle of the
fly ball, well
stretches.
struck. Mays going back. Runner from third comes across, and it's
Fucking
1-0.
Jazz Chisholm.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls. 1 strike.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Bomber deals. That misses,
1 ball, 2
and the
strikes.
count 1-2. And that's
Ball.
down and away. 2 outs
2 and 2.
and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch
Ball
misses
count.
way outside. That's out to center field.
Hey.
Mays under this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Ian Kinsler. There's a
Why'd you save my life?
Strike.
I want to do
Situation
something that's a
with the
bit out
runner
of
on
character.
second. You've got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Santana. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Jason Varitek.
Which hitter? He's not stealing second.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
He's 0 for 1.
What inning are they talking about? We're not in the 9th inning. We're in the 5th. What is going on with my game today? I'm grounding out the Veritek playing third. Chisholm's playing short. What? All I want to know is what happened last inning. I want to know if it's who's batting for me. Okay, I guess it's not going to help me.
First offering, and it just misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo, trying to deliver as the hero. Outside low, and that's ball one. And another ball. In for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 outs, tying and winning runs on base. And the home team trying to pull it out. And yes, he did. He went around. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it's a foul ball. 1 strike away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Billy. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Hayes up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Now one missed.
Nowhere to put him this time.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Save!
I did not think he'd be on that first.
Base is full. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. Ball one low.
It was such a slow roller. I didn't think he had a chance.
And he won around. Just enough that time. Swing and a miss struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We're back, and they make a change. And here it
If I would have put him in at right, he catches that fly ball instead of Sammy. Oh.
is Joe
All because
Adele.
I didn't know who hit last inning because
grounded out in his
the
first
lineup was
at-bat.
all fucked up. Or not the lineup, but the
And
game
fouled
was.
off. And a breaking ball misses.
What the fuck is that?
Outside. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swings and misses, and that is strike two.
What was that move? Oh, she kicked the rearview mirror.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Outfield this
Alfonso Soriano digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. 0 for 2 in this one. Bounding ball here.
This is my best card on
rolls foul.
Saturday.
Santana at second with 2 down. And that one fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through.
Full
Maybe
strike.
choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
Swing, and he popped it up. Pham on his way over.
Yeah,
Makes a
it was up the
nice
throat.
running catch. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Adley Rutsch.
Now pitching. Aaron Plummer.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just
Nope, ball.
missed. And that one fouled off. Way
Ball.
inside, gets out of the way.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham. That pitch clips the outside corner. And that's strike 1. That's a ball.
That's a ball.
Tried the sweeper.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
1
ball.
and 2 's the
Try to
count.
go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 out
2 and 2.
and a runner at second. Out to short, Abrams.
Yeah, if I would have thrown that at first, too,
Swings it
that was
across.
probably an out, too.
He's out. Lance
The game cost me
Berkman
one, and
will
I
hit
cost
next.
myself one.
That clips a corner. That one the other way. Santana takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Griffin Jacks. Now the number 2 hitter, C.J. Abrams.
DJ Abrams.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. And that one becomes property of the Beast.
Not out of it.
And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-1. This is Corbin Carroll. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Swing and a miss as he chases that. That one darting out of the zone. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
A lot of times
Jeez, this dude does not mess around.
you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4
Nope,
times.
I did not
in a
swing.
row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Now here is
How did he get them?
Jorge Posada. Jax, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a
1 and
sweeper
2.
misses for a ball. And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a
Count is
ball.
full.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
0-1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far.
Oh,
Take
that
your
got
base.
him.
That got him.
Next to hit,
I've never seen that happen.
Chisholm
They actually
Jr.
gave me a check swing, the beanball.
First pitch swinging.
Well, strike one is so critical
No
in a
ball,
bat
one
like
strike.
this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swings and misses, went for the sweeper.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Back here in Boston, set for the last half of the set. Just missed. 3 outs from a no-hitter. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. Safe at the plate, and the run
He
scores
throws it to the
all
left
way
side, not
from
the right.
second. They trail by 1. It's 3-2. Barrett in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Posada tag.
That's
Great
huge.
throw. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, an interesting
would've
situation.
been 2-0 with a guy on
Once you
second,
get
no
the
outs.
ball game, but if you're patient
Down
and work
one.
a walk,
2-2.
then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that one is downstairs. And a full countdown. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out. Sexton swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
And now the
No,
count
that missed.
is
That's the
even.
ball.
Just
That missed. That's the
missed.
ball.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's
One ball,
one
no
of those
strikes.
knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Jeremy Pena,
That's
the
the
next
ball.
to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed.
That's out. Yeehaw.
They're down to their final strike. Dominguez is just 1 strike away. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give him a lot of credit.
Five more show packs. What are these going to be for me? I don't know who I'm playing on Legend, though. I just want to move a few. Then maybe it won't give me a last game you lost bug. Nope, that's laggy. I tried to move and it took forever. Oh, there was something else I wanted. Yeah, I don't know who to take out. Throw it. Ah. Oh, he's the worst. He only has one quirk. This gave me a second to see if it'll still be laggy. Last time I blew that off and then went in the game anyway, it sucked. I don't like how that took forever. I wasn't the one that initiated both of them because I didn't even get to the point. One more try. Or I'm going to football. I can try to play competitive tomorrow. I mean, the chances I'm fighting people on the time zone than I am, very slim. That's better.
Coming up on the first pitch and on the
Gooderman.
hill today, Clayton Kershaw.
Try to stay back for that
What
power
stadium are we
changeup.
at?
Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now
Great
Evan
American.
Carter.
But the
Not
Phillies,
close with that one. And this one is off and running.
this is the bell.
Swings and
that was
misses.
dropping.
And it's a
That was
ball and a
crazy.
strike.
1-1.
That's down and in.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next pitch misses. And now
Give him a
3-1.
strikeout.
Foul
That's
ball there.
off the bat kind of.
That one misses.
The leadoff batter.
So a leadoff walk.
What a
What,
battle.
6,
It's
7
not always
pitches?
easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ball.
Carter gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that
1-1.
time. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Tag. Ow! Piazza with a great throw. Swings and misses at the breaking ball.
Well, we're not throwing strikes,
Piazza
and we're quick
fires the
pitching.
first,
All right,
gets
good to
the
know
out,
after the
two
first two
down after
batters.
the strikeout. Juan Soto now. Foul ball. Strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2.
two
All
strikes.
4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kershaw deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that
1-2.
skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a
2-2.
pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And now the DH, Grady Sizemore. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2. Outside. Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in, and there's one
Better say that
away.
he was late.
And here's the first baseman,
Very
Eddie
late. His
Murray.
bat doesn't shatter.
There's the strike. And downstairs. 1 out, base is
1
empty.
ball, 2 strikes.
And that one
Ball.
missing inside a sharp slider. Struck him out looking. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. Derek Jeter in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a
0-1.
called strike. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a rocket out to left. Adele racing over to make the catch. Back
Yeah, throw
here
that pitch
in
more inside if I'm
Philadelphia,
gonna do
top of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada. And strike one to the catcher.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That's all I get with
Davis
Jorge.
makes
And
the
good
catch.
timing.
One away.
And the PCI is that close.
And now here is Sammy Sosa.
It should be a line drive.
Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I
0-1.
mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
One down, base is empty. And that's in the
1-2.
dirt. And the count 1-2.
You got me to bite on it once.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him
This was a
out.
strike.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike
0
one.
balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly
on,
ball.
Jazz.
Pretty well struck right field. That's back. And
Nice.
that one becomes property
God,
of the beast.
I can't do shit with
He
him
nails
offline, but
one out
online,
to
what
right.
the hell?
And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
I guess of the
In
two,
the
I'd
air,
prefer
left
online
side.
than offline.
Williams moving under it.
That's a joke.
Makes the catch. And that bottom half of inning
Oh,
number
she's
2.
survived.
Here's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. Donaldson back to work. Tied him up inside with that one.
0-1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Adam Dunn. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball one.
1-1. No, that missed. That's a ball. 2-1.
And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
So here's
follow.
Robert now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. 2 out,
0-2.
space is
Okay, I guess.
empty. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, triple
1-2.
digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And he deals. Goes down looking for the strikeout.
He doesn't
And
want
he
to swing at that
strikes out
sinker
the
for some
side
reason.
here in the second. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Joe Adell. Swing and a miss.
Kelly just threw that fastball
0-1.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fly ball to right.
Move the PCI, maybe.
Davis makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here is Scott
Lefty
Rowland.
Slayer.
The third baseman, number 27.
Both of them are.
And delivers
Ball,
outside. Into the
And Rowland
outfield
just
base
wrecked
hit.
lefty.
So the one out hit turns the lineup over.
You're left-handed, you're throwing a roll, and you
Man,
might
those
wanna
are the
walk.
types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front
was-
of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say.
I don't understand what gets fouled off, what doesn't, what. It's all,
And at first, one away. Fights that one away, and the count
dude, if you're going to
remains
quick pitch with
0-2.
Kershaw, I'm holding right trigger the whole time.
Caught and missed, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field.
I don't allow that quick pitch shit.
And that is that.
Especially with that stupid delivery he has.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
You can hold right trigger on me. I don't care. Especially when I'm in the windup.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
Jazz tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Chili Davis in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. And takes low for ball 1.
1 and 2.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. On to the fourth, digging in, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if
all
he's
that
got
legend
really good stuff in this
gameplay
one or
that I
not.
did is really backfiring right now. My timing is just awful.
And that one up and in. Look
Go
out.
ahead, Soto. Do your little wiggle now.
1 2.
After you just shit your pants by
Curveball
inside
struck
fastball.
him out. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Jorge Posada.
I'm going to love
That
bringing
one
in the
misses.
99
Ball
Kershaw.
1.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old
Maybe.
Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
That's the ball.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, baseball's coming
3-1.
out of his
3
hand
balls, 1
very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone.
I wanted
Hitters have to
another
respect
pitch.
that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
That's out number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Struck out swinging his first time. That one ripped.
I don't know how I'm getting good timing with somebody that has 105 power. Good timing with
Nabs
somebody
it,
95
and
power,
that'll do it.
125. And I'm just getting weak fly balls.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Grady Sizemore. Out to short, Abrams. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And now, Eddie Murray. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The
And the
queen
batter now,
of croquet.
Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 so far. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings and chases a low one there. 2 down, nobody on.
0-2.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Inside,
1 ball, 2
almost
strikes.
got him. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first,
That's it.
and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Leading off for the
Kershaw back to work.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That's too low. And that is ball 1. And another
2-0.
ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Damn.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Hauls it in, 1 away. So up next, Carlos Santana. Fly to left his first time. Oh, look at the stop. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Joe Adele.
I've
He's
never
0 for
seen
1.
anybody play croquet that.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
This one popped up right side. Davis on the move towards the line. Unable to catch up, and it gets down. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take the
3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Bill Mazeroski. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
It's 0-1.
Just
That
missed.
missed. That's the ball. 1-1.
So now 1-2.
has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Check
Did he
swing,
go?
appeal to first. No, he held up. Struck him out looking. So digging in, Adam
Wants
Dunn.
nothing to do with
He
that
was a strikeout victim his first time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And it ends up hitting the base.
That's going to be the first base
Safe at
hit.
first as they
A
can't
broken
make the
bat
play.
on a massive
So I
shift.
didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Not much the defense can do there. They're playing the odds that he'll pull it right at him, but a little slow roller the other way is pretty much indefensible.
Ball.
Next offering misses. 1-1. Just
Nope.
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out
2-2
front that
count.
time. On the ground to third.
Roland making an error.
Still finds
What
a
is
way
this
to get off
RNG
the
today?
throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy
Going to
following
turn
the
2? Nah,
misplay.
we're just going to...
Mike Piazza
fuck it up.
getting ready to hit. Check
See ya.
swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Runner at
0-1.
second. 2 down. And strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long
No balls,
time.
2 strikes.
No chance of even fouling it off.
1 and 2.
And the next pitch is way outside. Check
What you
swing.
got?
Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Done on its second with 2 down. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. And we're
Got
back.
2 extra
All right, we
at-bats
go
out
to
of
the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in, Evan Carter. First
That's
pitch
the ball.
misses. Carter measures 6 feet 4 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020.
That's a double, maybe a triple.
Hit hard, should be extra
Center
bases.
field.
Now he'll
Decent
turn for
speed, though.
second. And he's got a
No
leadoff
first out up
double.
there. Oh, I would have been safe.
He was all over that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the
That's
exit
low, that's a
velocity.
ball.
Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Next
No,
offering
that
is
missed. That's the ball.
downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bounce to the right side. Murray takes it himself. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Throw is high and over his head.
He's safe.
Here's Juan Soto.
That was creepy. Ooh, I would like Devin. I don't need him. I have him. I do need him. I think I have him. I think I have Korea. I gotta check All-Star, second half. Devin. I know. Oh, I don't have Devin. So I don't have him, and I need him. I have Kluber. That's what I thought. And I got Korea. So All-Star won't help me. Evan Williams would help me a lot. Purple. What bullshit. Where's he at? I didn't need him, did I? Son of a bitch. Wherever he was top left. Fuck. I guess I could sell him. Or actually, I can hold on to him, and then I could always swap him. Yeah. A deluxe and then another chase. Maybe. Would, like, the top 10 move on? That's so bad. "31 runs. I have 16, and I've played 3 games. Ooh. And I had 2 the last game. I have to feel I can put streamer mode on. I haven't started the game yet. How do I have less than 10 hours? Ohio State. Okay. Michigan solid, I guess.
Hello, I'm Desmond Howard, and welcome to College Football Ultimate. Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UTEP Miners. Take it away, broadcast team.
Nobody's covering that receiver.
He might want another play. Brown will throw it. Oh, he's going to go up top. Oh,
How did he not
blocked it.
outrun
What
him?
a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Couldn't find anyone open.
Okay, there's one thing I'm definitely turning.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Cookie narration volume set to 100.
He'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
I forgot to change my
And
lineup
now
and
this
everything.
offense will try to
roster and shit.
overcome that second down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The play action fake. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he can't hang on to the foot.
Have to figure out my roster anyway. She just said he has a small brain, like that has any effect on anything. Oh, there's a quick promote the starters thing. Oh, this team sucks.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UTEP Miners. Take it away, broadcast team.
Brown wants to pass. Pocket breaking down.
Boing.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy
I
to
can't
play
have long
defense when
developing
you
cheap
can do
plays
this. When
with
you can get to the
my line is
quarterback
garbage,
quick
and they are.
and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He
Wow,
gambles
that
and
was a
throws one all the way back to
garbage
the
throw.
left.
Holy shit.
And the incomplete pass taken.
I pressed start, then I pressed A. Why did I pick a play and then
they'll be
pause?
left with a 3rd down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
This is going to be tough. I do like how it shifts there.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout.
Yep, I stared down my receiver. That was awful.
Stopped with an interception.
Man, getting a touchdown in 6 plays. Ugh. Everybody in the 60s? I'm gonna have to like get lucky.
The Wolverines
Break open a
will
run
snap
or
it
a
on 1st and 10.
broken coverage or something.
They go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Makes the grab.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to
I was
lose a
reading the
yard
inside
on that
linebacker and
one.
the cornerback stepped up and got
I
me.
love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this 1st drive.
All the way
That was
down
always
to
a
the
good play in
25-yard
Allen.
line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Wolverines, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Brown will throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. This time he's got his man. And
Maybe if I don't hit the running back in the butt.
the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try it over the left side.
Damn, he holds that block a
He'll
little
take
longer
this
and go
every
all the way
time,
outside.
5 yards on the 1st down play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. Third down coming up.
What is the point of aggressive catches? I understand that these receivers are ass, but every time you hit an aggressive catch, unless it's like a 98 Randy Moss, like, they never come down with it.
Brown wants to pass. Floats it out in space. Spins away from the defender. And this
All
guy
that for
has
8
some
yards.
shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Got his man downfield. Stop is made at the
Catch and run, but yet we
44,
jump and then start running.
15-yard gain and a 1st down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who could make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But
Dude,
picked off, and
the quarterback can't throw a 3-yard pass.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Where's this
Menu
stupid
narration option is
passing
set to
garbage? Like, there's no excuse I can't throw a 3-yard bullet.
On 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And this is dropped.
So the guy's covering 2 receivers, and no matter the overall, they are not catching it.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. The big fullback's got it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Brown will throw it. The sure hands, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Oops.
They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Quit trying to get me to do a fullback
nice
and run.
completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quickly complete. There he goes.
Got lucky on the pass, and then they hit the bet on the tackle.
22. The Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Oh my!
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
Should have just tried to run in, up chucking, but with the stupid, everyone's a 61 garbage.
Will snap it on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. He's going up top.
Finally.
He's got it all right. Off and running. And he ran away from the crowd.
Now blow the rest of it.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Continues to fight for
Somebody
yards.
tackles.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Miners offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently
read it
catch the
perfectly.
football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
The Miners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
Don't worry about
it's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute when they do it.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass. It's Nelson. Fires to the right. He's got
Actually, no. I don't need to hold up. Why am I trying to play anything?
Touchdown, UTEP. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's
They're just way down the original.
Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, God.
After him. Incomplete thanks to
Hit
the
the wrong
great
button.
defensive pressure there. to
I
sort of
pushed in
put them
between
out of
2
rhythm.
buttons. They're just throwing it out of bounds anyway.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Off the play fake. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
If I hit Y to
The
catch
offense
it,
just has not
he
been
doesn't.
able
If
to
I hit
find
A,
a
he just
way
kind of
to
lays
get their
it.
rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in this...
Oh my God.
It's
Everybody lay
picked
down.
off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40.
Why are you guys able to catch up to him?
The 10. Touchdown, UTEP. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Here's the return from
They're forced to
inside
play
his
with like
10.
60s.
And he did a good job
The other team
bobbing
shouldn't be
and
better
weaving
than
and
65.
finding a little bit of running room on that return. Michigan ready to get
Especially when
that
your quarterback
offense
is,
rolling again.
throw it,
So
throw
late
it.
in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned.
And when your
We're a little bit
receivers
down.
can't
Listen,
catch it,
I
when the
just think
quarterback
this is a
actually
point
does
for the
finally throw a
offense that they
perfect
can
pass.
prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Like, that's just a
Coach
flat
said
drop.
all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show
Keep
that
up.
right now. At the end of the first half, try and
Wrap 'em.
generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
You can't catch a ball. You want to come
Linebackers
catch
show
the
off
ball
a
from
little bit
home?
of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see them kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football.
All the receivers
breaking on
are
it, and
clueless.
swatting it to the ground.
Quarterback
That's why it's so
finally making
important
plays.
for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions.
Oh my
Makes
God.
a catch, first down and maybe a lot more.
Apparently, this is the only receiver I have.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Just hope that I get a peck. Ends in 5,478 days. I don't know if I can complete that. Great. Our kicker's in there. That's fantastic. Hey, Barham's back this year. Thought Morgan would be better than that. Oh, they don't have the punter in here. Oh, those will help. Oh. Hey, why is there a dot and everything? I went to everything. Oh, there. I didn't see how many I had in the first place. Okay, so that little dot's going to be there no matter what. Thanks. What offensive line I've got going here? Got the shitty quarterback out of there. So it is Johnson that is the decent running.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Take it away, broadcast team.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Here's a hit.
Gonna get rid of it.
Blasted as he lets it go.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down
he
the
did
middle.
not throw it where I wanted it.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening
this
drive.
play.
Instead,
I thought it
it's
was
4th
6.
down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know
He'll take a shot.
Ooh.
Touchdown, Wolverines! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The shot to clears. Offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off of defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
no doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop
one more time.
about a yard short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The shot that clears, line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly
what was that?
to go on the resume reel. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball.
It's about picking it up, but I thought the
play.
animation would screw it up, and I'd kick it like 4 times.
Michigan 7, Coastal Carolina 0.
First play of the period, first down here.
Routes are wonky.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He lets one fly deep.
I'm so busy running into his
Be incomplete.
back.
They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Johnson.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Makes the grab on the left. Inside the 30.
This game's going to be all
He
about
goes out
all
of
sorts of
bounds across the 25, marked it at the 24.
He's really bad in the past, but this
defense,
seems even
its
worse.
head is spinning. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Here's the pressure.
I had no confidence in anything except maybe being by the time I saw
at
this
the 22. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Oh, come on.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs.
What are you talking about? He needs to change his route. You blew the pass.
When they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense.
Oh, my God. He threw it to the wrong guy.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Pressure coming. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Quick interception.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Or fumble.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Shanta clears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the inside give. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And they're going to run out the clock.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense.
Because we airmail a perfect pass, or perfect opportunity.
He is not going to get there. Stop short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it.
And the fact my return
hits.
man can't figure out how to run up for a catch.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. It's complete on the right side. And a
They're just so
pickup
slow.
of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're going to run it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Under fire.
The guy tripped like 4 times trying to get out of the route.
Ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid
Why was he? There was no chip block on that one.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Still on his feet keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. The Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
I wish I tried this.
Seems as if every other play, this guy's ripping off another long gain. You know, only a couple of Wolverine runners have averaged 6 yards per carry. They also had 4,000 yards in their career, Tyrone Wheatley and Denard Robinson.
And it's just crazy to watch because it's like replay, having a lot of success on the ground. Michigan knows who they are, what they want to accomplish, and it starts with the ground game.
This quarterback right now is in a groove.
I need to get like negative -1 yards rushing. I forgot about the passing on the drive.
Coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And the Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Navarro. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. The Wolverines are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever.
Oh, the quarterback. He had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a sixer, but his guy dropped it.
What was that footwork? I let go of it.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty.
Kept stumbling backwards.
He runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He caught it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So Coastal Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some
I highly doubt I'm going to get them to. I'd have to get the ball back, score right away. Get the ball back, score right away.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 9th play of the drive.
This isn't time to like wait for a route to really develop. I got my own guy pushed into my back.
He uncorks one
Or
deep.
his.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard.
He got
Instead,
pushed back
it's
into
4th down.
the
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive.
Oh, make that block.
And the explosive play in their
Blocks that guy, and I'm gone.
That is a huge play early in
enough
this
of the
game. We came into this
fake
thing
toss
wondering just how
to the
aggressive this
fullback
offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
It seems like when I get close to the end zone is when I choke.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Oh, that's bad.
Got the quick pass. The ball is down at the 14.
I had to take over and just stop.
I like the decision by the quarterback.
Last time I tried that screen, everybody like went the block the other way, and it was just one-on-one over there.
He'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's got him still on his feet. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. The Wolverines have it with a first and goal.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Navarro. Touchdown, Michigan. Grab the short pass to
I
put
think
the
I knew what I was
Saints on
doing
the
on that
board.
drive, except for the one shitty pass.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense has the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Michigan, 7.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Brown will throw it. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
The Chanticleers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Escapes trouble.
Somebody tackle him.
Quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
There, he actually got to the ball this time.
He's got it near midfield. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone.
I never saw that guy. I got pushed by somebody, and I had no idea where I was throwing it.
Getting the football. Brown wants to pass. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Turns it on in midfield. He's running free down the middle. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Coastal.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, I didn't want to throw it.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gonna let it fly. Grabs it up to 25.
Oh, shit.
Touchdown.
Wow. Finally made an aggressive
He got
play.
a step and just dusted the field.
What? To finally have somebody on the offensive line that can do something. Gross. Was there 10 of them? Or 2 a day? No. Whatever. I'm gonna redo that one. I think I'm gonna call that quits. Got some blocking going. The hell position is he? Be nice to know what position they are. Probably do these and then come back to this. That's what I'll do tomorrow. But I'm not going to leave this here. Oh, I bet I didn't score a passing touchdown 7 play. Crap. I forgot that one.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Take it away, broadcast team.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And after a couple of misfires, this offense looking at 3rd and 10. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Oh, what?
Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose
How
their
did he
will,
spot it out
and
from
they missed
behind
a big
him?
chance on that one. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here.
Nope.
They might picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Navarro. He wants to take the top off. And it won't make
He
the
was
connection
way
going
over
for
there
the big
for
play.
some reason.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone.
Deep
They
balls for a while.
fooled him,
See if I can get anything.
Just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended
Wow,
target.
I thought he
The
was going to
window
be there.
way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Michigan! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone.
Okay.
Getting
Now
into
if I can
your
get
big
a
play
pass.
wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
The Chanticleers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule.
Turning on the Jets.
Oh.
The Chanticleers are in the hurry-up. He's in open space downfield. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere.
Let him outside.
At the line of scrimmage.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout.
Okay,
And
so
they can't make the
I'm not the
play
only one
on
that has that
third
problem.
down.
Got it.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Starts a drive trying to go up top.
Can't see where I'm going.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these
I'll throw
guys
it
on
away,
the ground
but I thought it was
because
too
they're
late.
elusive.
Then I couldn't see what I was
Really
doing.
good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Oh,
away from me.
No. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Crap.
And the Wolverines are on the move.
Can we snap the ball?
From the gun, they'll try to impose.
Oh, my left guard made a
game.
great block, and I couldn't get away.
Half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. Hand off from the shotgun. He's all
Almost got pushed into the end zone. We're trying to lay down.
You know, as a defense, you
celebrating.
have the right call and the right guy in the right spot.
So gotta hope I don't
guy's
throw an
just too
interception.
good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys.
Touchdown Wolverines! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, at least I'm getting some help on the offensive line. That would give me a little bit of a boost. Let's go look at this catalog. Okay, so that's the guy that I get tokens for. So I want Major Everhart. And Darius Taylor. I probably want Dallas Payne. I didn't even look at these guys. Dallas Payne was the tight end. Major Everhart and Darius Taylor. That's if I don't do upgrades. Where am I for my season? Like this. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the bonus stuff yet. Yeah, free pass. Oh, so it's the first one. I got to get to here. And what is 1,500? It's a point, or it's $1 each. It's probably free when you buy it too. What was the other pet? This is for how many times I log in? Stupid. Two days, 9 hours. And what are the objectives? Ew. Well, I bet I could get most of... I play regular ones. Alright. I want to take a nap. Hopefully I'll be on soon.